Welcome to a presentation of CSI Sales Operator Analytics Module, International Flight Data Mining. The primary focus of this presentation is to show how this module can be used to identify and direct sales employees of a clear sales opportunity for each airport for flights coming into America as a point of entry. Okay, so first, let's navigate to where this tool is located in CSI. So you're going to first select FBO cells on the slide bar, and when you do, FBO cells will go to the top of the slide bar as you see on this screen. The second icon below that slide bar is Operator Analytics. You'll click Operator Analytics, and then the Operator Analytics module will open, and then you'll select the third tab, International Flight Data Mining. If you do not have this tab available to you or this module, then email me because it is a secured module. It requires certain privileges in CSI. So email me and we will change your privileges to make this available. Okay, so now that we have this module open, let's go get some data. Well, before I get the data, I have to ask myself why. Well, I want to go try to find the operators that are flying flights as point of entry into the Gulf Coast area so that I can do more sales for Millionaire Tallahassee. So I've decided that I'm going to select these 5 states that you see highlighted on the screen. The way I do that is I hold the control key down and I click these states one at a time. Now at the top of the screen, I want to filter the data even further, and I say just show me for the last 90 days. So I'm seeing all of the flights that are arriving into the United States. I want to see all aircraft, including props, that are flying into a point of entry airport in the last 90 days for those 5 states. The data shows up, as you're used to, fairly quickly in CSI. Then I decide to export to Excel, and I learned it took almost 90 seconds for that data to export. And now you're seeing why. If I scroll down to the bottom of the list that was exported, I see that I exported 9,458 records. Wow. Can we agree that there's a high level of complexity turning 10,000 rows of data into a sales phone call? So now let's go see other tools that this module provides so that we can further identify who to call. Okay, so this next feature that we're going to demonstrate is actually very easy, but a little bit difficult to demonstrate in this presentation. So the first thing I did was I selected the pivot table tab, and it took CSI 1 or 2 seconds to bring the data from the previous tab to this tab. And this tab is going to utilize what's called pivot table technology. So it says, you can see it highlighted, drag a column header here to group by that column. And now you see I've highlighted the operator column. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to left mouse click on that column, not right mouse click. If I right mouse click, I get menus. This time I'm going to left mouse click and hold my mouse down, and I'm going to drag that header into this yellow area just above it. Okay, so now you can see what the tool did. When I moved the operator into the yellow area, it regrouped all my data and it put these little plus signs in front of the operator names, which means it's the old tree view that you're familiar with in all computers. You can expand and collapse the data below that plus sign. So what I've done is now my data is grouped by operator, and I chose 4 operators and I expanded the data below those 4 operators so that you could see. And you can see that some of these planes are exactly what I asked for. I asked for all aircraft, including prop. And so I got this huge list of operators, and it includes prop planes. And so this 9,458 records includes little prop planes that are flying a very short distance into southern Florida, let's say. All right. And so yes, be really particular about your data. I could redo this entire query, but in the yellow area, say jet only or jet and turboprop only. I could actually pick my aircraft types and fine tune my data to a more manageable list. But that being said, you can see how the tool works. I query the data, I then group by operator, I expand and review how many flights took place by that operator, and now I know really quickly my most available opportunity to make a phone call and increase international sales. Okay, that's it. It's that simple to identify operators flying point of entry flights into America to a particular state. If you'll notice, we've also included Hawaii in this scenario as a foreign country, so even flights coming from Hawaii are treated as point of entry flights. And so that being said, you have a tool, use the tool if it makes sense to you. And if you have any desires for enhancements, know if you email me, it'll be taken care of. We'll get the whole group to agree on these enhancements so that people that are using the tool can become accustomed to it. This tool, I believe, has been underutilized for a long time, and I think mostly due to employee retention. We've lost people that were using this tool, and it became, I believe, obscure and out of sight, out of mind. I don't really know if this tool meets the sales requirements. It's just a tool we built. I hope it serves your needs, and thank you for your patience.